Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that is going to make you sweat. And now today's fearless players wearing the brilliant blue from Rock Lake Middle School. It's Rocket Ron Cipriano! And in the resident red from Claremont Junior High School, Darren, that in danger. That's right, danger. Come on out here, Neely. In the proficient purple from Robert A. Lee Middle School, Lindsey, attitude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today, our players will be competing in 4 spectacular events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now, remember, folks, all of our events here on Guts are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt director and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, do not try this at home. Now think about facing the defense of a championship lacrosse team. You're playing attack, and you've got to score. How? Well, on Guts, you've got an elastic cord so you can leap right over them. Let's go to our referee, Moira Quirk, for the rules. Hey, Bo!
Hey there, Mike. At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will have 60 seconds to score as many goals as possible. Players must bounce on the ground before they shoot, and the player with the most goals wins. Mike?
All right, so our players getting up on that aerial bridge, they'll get outfitted with a lacrosse stick, and then they'll be able to see how many they can get in that net in their time. And it looks like 60 seconds on the clock. Our players rough and ready at the top of the aerial bridge. Looks like they're ready to go. Mo?
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so down and up they go, and it looks like red and purple both scoring on that one. Blue just missing and having some trouble getting back up. Red with another score. 49 seconds left. Blue having trouble getting back up on the aerial bridge as red with another score. That's Danger Neely. Darren Danger Neely got the momentum down, and if the other folks don't catch up, he's going to be way out in front. He's got 4 right now. Danger Neely with 5. 5 for red, 1 for purple. Purple just missing. Blue gets his first score right there. Red with another. 25 seconds left as purple goes up for another shot. Purple scoring with 2. Blue into second place, tied 7 with red. Red going up again with another. Red all alone out front with 8. Purple with 4. Blue having trouble getting back up. Knocking it, oh, just missing on blue. Time running out. 1 popping out on red on that one. Red with another, it's time. It's run out, and so red way out in front on that event. Let's go to Mo and find out our official results. Mo.
In first place was Darren in red with 9 goals. In second place, Lindsey in purple with 5. Let me make that 6, Mike. And in third place, Ron in blue with 2 goals.
All right, so Darren 9, Lindsey 6, and Ron 2. And Darren showing some great work right here over the shoulder. Great momentum as the man went up, taking home first place in that. And was that what you expected out of Elastic Sports?
Oh yeah, it was great. It was fun being up that high and stuff. It was great.
All right, first place points for Darren. Let's go to Mo and check out where we stand. Mo.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Darren in red. In second place with 200 points, Lindsey in purple. In third place with 100 points, Ron in blue.
All right, so that's our first event, and right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Rocket Ron Cipriano is a 13-year-old hockey player. When Ron isn't rocketing across the ice, he's sharpening his aim with his slingshot. For Ron, guts equals self-confidence.
All right, well, our next event, our players, we're going to find out about the use of batting helmets called Wild Pitch. And imagine Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan, and Greg Maddox all hurling wild pitches at your head. That's what our players will get to experience in this next event. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, each player will have 45 seconds to hit as many balls as possible. They must stay within their designated area, and the player with the most hits wins. So players, on your mark, please. Get set.
Well, talk about guts, ladies and gentlemen. Staying in the batter's box while these pitches are hurling in there at you. It certainly has an answer to the question. Do you have it? Our players got it in this event. Knocking good wood on the ball. As you take a look at Lindsey, attitude Ward showing her attitude. That's Darren Danger Neely. We took a shot in there. We take Neely, and that's Rocket Ron Cipriano in blue. That's Danger Neely in red. Danger with a nice one, and Rocket getting some nice wood on the ball. Oh, look at all three of our players. Time running out. Lindsey, attitude, just staying in there with some serious attitude and getting some good wood on that ball, folks. All right. Oh. And just as the buzzer went, it looked like both our blue player and our red player got wood on the ball in that last event. Mo is conferring with all of our judges. We have an individual judge for each player. She has the results. Let's go to Mo. Mo.
Thank you, Mike. Lots of addition here. In first place, Ron in blue with 13 hits. In second place, Darren in red with 10 hits. In third place, Lindsey in purple with 9 hits.
So our players in this event, as you take a look at the Guts batting cage cam, the wild pitch camera picking up Darren in red. He took second place in this event, but Rocket Ron getting good wood on the ball all day long. The lucky 13 for Rocket Ron. And he did great on this one. And Ron, we got the baseball bat here. I mean, the guy was tearing the paint off the bat in that last event. You said that guts equaled self-confidence. How did your self-confidence help you in this event?
Well, because it's, you know, when the people come up and you got to go for the tryouts and they only pick the best. And so that means that you have a lot of people here that you're really up to and a lot of competition.
A lot of competition here on Guts. A lot of people try out to come out here on our show. And this man made it. His self-confidence helped him in that event. Took first place. Let's see where we stand after that. Mo.
Right now, Darren in red is in the lead with 500 points. In second place, close behind Ron in blue with 400 points. In third place, Lindsey in purple with 300 points.
Folks, you talk about competition. Only 200 points between number 1 and number 3. Stick around. Blade Runner coming up. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? All right, so the Extreme Arena heating up for our next event, but right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Darren Danger Neely is always a threat to the competition. Whether he's playing baseball, soccer, or basketball, Darren is a force to be reckoned with. For Darren, guts equals unafraid.
Our next event is Guts on Wheels. We call it Blade Runners. And our player's going to be picking up some super speed through a super-duper inline skating race, making it through some pretty hairy obstacles. They're going to go underneath the limbo bars, and after that, they're going to go through another one, then into the frantic flags. After the frantic flags, they will then turn into the sack attack and make it into another turn. They'll go right through the car wash, under the car wash, and around our final turn as they come up the bump and dump ramp and across the finish line. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, each of our players will race around the track. Players must negotiate each obstacle before moving on to the next one, and time penalties will be added for any violations. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, so Ron is first as Ron, making it underneath the limbo bars and through the frantic flags, right through the sack attack, and trying to pick up some speed as he comes through the car wash, underneath the car wash, and getting cleaned up because the bump and dump ramp is last, and coasting on in. So, Ron with a nice finish on that one. Let's go to Mo for the results. Mo.
Ron came in at 24.4 seconds. That includes a 2-second penalty for going off the track at the very start of the race.
All right, so at the beginning, Ron slipping off of the track. We'll see what Darren can do.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so Darren beginning next underneath the limbo bars, and talk about a man attacking this course, making it through the frantic. Oh, and it looks like a false start on that one, and I do believe that they get one false start. We'll go to Mo for the ruling on false starts. Mo?
Indeed, each of our players is given one false start. If they false start again, they have an automatic third placing.
Okay, so Darren ready to not false start this time.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so the false start set because this man attacked it this time as he goes through the sack attack. And good time comes barreling through the car wash. This is a man determined for a first place finish on this as he goes over the bump and dump. And coming in for the finish, looks like he definitely beat the time to beat. Let's get an official ruling on that, Mo.
Darren clocked in at 17.7 seconds.
17.7, now the time to beat. And we'll see what Lindsey can do.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Darren was in first place going into this event. We'll see if Lindsey can take first place points in this as she makes it through the frantic flags and into the sack attack. 17.7, the time to beat as she comes through the car wash. She's gonna have to hustle, folks, but it is in her sights as she comes over the bump and dump. And pausing a little bit as she came across the finish line. We'll go to Mo and find out what Lindsey's official time was. Mo.
Lindsey clocked in at 21.7 seconds. That includes a 2-second penalty for going off the track. So that puts Darren in first place, Lindsey in second place, and Ron in third place.
All right, so let's take a look at the replay right here as Ron begins and steps right off the track right there. And tough on that. That was a 2-second penalty for Ron. And we've got Darren, the man, right here. And Darren, what happened on that false start right there? When you had the false start at the beginning?
Well, I just got too anxious when I started, and then the second time I just tried to do my best to catch up so I wouldn't mess up again.
You did do a good job. Let's take a look at the replay right now as you went through the sack attack and you were making it through with some serious speed. Talk to us about this.
Yes, I was just trying, because I started off slow at the beginning, so I thought I'd try to make it up near the end, and I started going real fast, and I just did the best I could.
He did the best he could, keeping low and keeping very fast as he took first place points in that one. Let's go to Mo and see where he stands now. Mo.
Well, Darren is in the lead with 800 points in second place, in fact tied in second place. Ron in blue and Lindsey in purple with 500 points each.
Doing your best. It's what it's all about. And right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Lindsey, Attitude Ward, knows how to psych out the competition. Whether Lindsey is staring them down on the ski slopes or the bowling alley, her attitude is in full effect. For Lindsey, guts equals expertise.
Attitude is what is important in our next event. Over the top. And we're going to let our players loose over this high jump bar. They're going to have an elastic cord on their back. Another elastic sports fantasy. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Well, Mike, our players will get 3 attempts to clear the high jump bar at 6 feet 9 inches, 7 feet 5 inches, and 8 feet 1 inch. Only their best jump is counted, and the player with the highest jump wins. I think we're ready, and on your mark, get set.
All right, so Ron getting loose on our bar first and comes barreling right into the 6'9" mark. As he gets back up on the aerial bridge, extremely important to get your momentum down and hit the mark. There is an X on that floor that our players are shown to hit that mark. Let's see if he does it this time.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Ron hitting the mark on that one and up and over. All right, let's go to Mo and make sure that's official. Mo?
Ron cleared 6 feet 9 inches on his second jump.
Okay, so 6'9" for Ron. He will get one shot at 7'5". Let's see if he can beat his own 6'9" jump.
On your mark, get set.
Imagine being able to jump 7 feet 5 inches in the air. He come barreling right into that one. So let's go to Mo. Mo.
Ron's best jump was 6 feet 9 inches.
All right, 6 feet 9 inches for Ron, who went into this event tied for second place with Lindsey, both of them having 500 points. And there's Ron as he steps down off of the aerial bridge. Stepping up next will be Darren. And Darren is in first place with 800 points. Let's see if he can tie the 6'9" mark right here.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so going down, power, and folks,
His leg thrusting power on that one put him right over. Let's go to Mo.
Darren cleared 6 feet 9 inches on his first jump.
all right, so making sure that there is no false start. He's ready for his second jump.
On your mark, get set.
Going for another jump, hitting the mark and up. Oh! Just comes, he barreled into that one, knocking the 7'5" bar off of the mark. As he went into that one, went a little too close into the 7'5" jump. Let's see if he can step back a little bit on this next jump.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so getting a little running start, and folks, twisting his body. Let's go to Mo and make sure that's official.
That was official, and Darren's best jump was 7 feet 5 inches.
Talk about tucking his body over that bar at the last minute. Terrific strategy for that one as Darren steps down from the aerial bridge. Remember, folks, he has 800 points going into this event and holds first place right now, as Lindsey will be stepping up next. We'll see if she can beat that 7-5 mark and take 300 points for a first place finish.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Lindsey going at 6'9",
And didn't get her legs up and over that time, folks. So much for our players to concentrate on as they go into this event. The jumping off of the bridge, hitting the mark on the floor, and twisting their body at the last minute to get over that bar.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so let's see if she can beat 6'9".
All right, comes barreling into 6'9" again. So she will get one more shot at 6'9". We will see if she can tie Ron with the 6'9" jump, and then we'll be able to split the points with, and let's see what she can.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so as she goes up and
Was not tucking her legs over the bar at that. Let's get the official results from our referee, Mo.
That would be me, Mike. Lindsey did not clear the bar, so that puts Darren in first place, Ron in second place, Lindsey in third place.
So terrific work right here for Darren, showing just what it means to go over the top. Look at this man as he twists his body. Talk about having control right here. Excellent work for Darren. And we have got Lindsey right over here by me. And Lindsey, what do you think of that last event?
It was harder than I thought it would be.
A little bit harder than you thought it would be. Let's take a look at the replay as you can describe for us what it was like going through that last event. Take a look. What happened here?
I didn't tuck my legs under.
Didn't tuck you, so as you went into the bar?
Yeah.
And so if you had a chance to do it differently, what would you do?
Tuck my legs under.
Definitely tuck her legs under. Okay, so we're going into the Aggro Crag event next. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand. Mo.
In the lead right now is Darren in red with 1,100 points. In second place, Ron in blue with 700 points. In third place, Lindsey in purple with 600 points.
Not easy to make it over this bar, folks, and not easy to jump over the crag. You gotta climb that, baby. You stick around. Our players, they got some rocks that are gonna roll over them.
welcome back to Guts, ladies and gentlemen, where I am at the foot of our Aggro Crag event, the biggest event that we have here on Guts, that most mountainous challenge that our players are about to take on, combining strength, determination, and a lot of power. Who's going to get to that crag first? Let's go to Mo first and check out where we stand. Mo.
After 4 events, Darren in red is in the lead with 1,100 points. In second place, Ron in blue with 700 points. In third place, Lindsey in purple with 600 points.
So that is a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. And right here in attack, our first event where our players showed their lacrosse skills, right bouncing off of that net was Lindsey, who took second place in attack. Darren took first. And we come right here in wild pitch where Ron staying in the box and knocking one ball after another in that one. And then we come through the sack attack where Darren came barreling through in Blade Runner, coming through the car wash, and then over the bump and dump as he came in with nice speed in this. He took first place in Blade Runner. The time to beat was 24.4. He came in well before that. And then Darren coming back for a first place finish in Over the Top, doing great work right here as he goes up and over. Look at this thrusting leg power as he twists his body. Serious control, goes over, takes first place in that one, and excellent work as we get ready for our Aggro Crag event. Ladies and gentlemen, our players are in for a lot of surprises as they climb up this mountain. Our surprises change every day, and this mountain is still growing. Beginning at Boulder Canyon, our 6-foot rock ledge, our players can trigger obstacles like floods, avalanches, snowstorms, loose ledges, and rolling rocks, all while they climb. They're gonna have to fight actuator after actuator as they get up, the rocks falling down on them and trying to see through that smoke, water, and snow. Of course, the sound and fury of a living mountain will have them psyched up and prepared. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
All right, so our players are ready. The big platform, the big challenge, the aggro crag. Let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this event, folks. Third place being worth 375 points, second 550, first 725 points. Our crag is calling for our players. Let's kick this off, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And that whistle means begin the climb up Boulder Canyon as they go to our first actuator. As Darren, and then a second one, that's Rocket Rod in blue. And in purple, that's Lindsey. There's Rocket Rod again in blue.
A shot of Darren, our leader, and then going into this event with 1,100 points. He's at the first. He looks like he's in the lead, folks.
Looks like Darren could get first place. Oh, has he missed an actuator? No, he's looking for a place to get up there. Climbing up, it looks like Lindsey in purple. Oh no, red. Who's gonna be second, blue or purple? Blue, and then purple. Third. Let's go to Mo for the official.
In first place on the aggro crag, Darren in red. In second place, Ron in blue. In third place, Lindsey in purple.
So the aggro crag, our players again showing their climbing and athletic expertise here on the crag event. First for Darren, second for Ron, third for Lindsey. Let's take a look as Lindsey begins her climb, leaping from stone to stone in Boulder Canyon, hitting the first actuator, and then beginning her climb up that labyrinth, slipping right here. That may have hurt her time. She had locked in right after Darren and Ron, and the rocks come tumbling down on top of Darren first, which means he's in the lead. Out in front by a couple of actuators, trying to see through that snow and smoke. And right here, Lindsey looking for hers, but no, Darren locking in first place points for him. A whopping 725 for Darren. Then Ron coming in, and then Lindsey. So what a finish here today on Guts, the aggro crag event. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo!
Here they are, Mike. In third place today, Lindsey in purple with 975 points. In second place, Ron in blue with 1,250 points. Our winner today, Darren in red, 1,825 points.
So the bronze going to Lindsey, who had a great attitude all day. Her nickname was Attitude, and she had a great one. Getting the bronze medal. The silver going to Ron. Rocket Ron. Rocketing up that aggro crag for a second place finish. And the gold medal going to Darren. Darren getting the gold medal. Excellent work for him. And what that means is he gets a piece of that glowing rock to show everyone. We're gonna go in here for a moment, talk to Lindsey. What do you think of the competition today?
It was harder than I thought it would be.
Harder than she thought it would be, but she made it. Ronnie, what'd you think?
It was great.
And Darren?
It was good. I liked it.
They all had fun. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok, there are no limits.
Guts was recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.